Hi everyone! In this lesson, we're going to learn how to multiply whole numbers using base 10 blocks and using the area model. By the end of this video, you should be able to build a multiplication problem, represent it with base 10 blocks, and then find the total product by combining the parts. So let's get started. Before we get started multiplying, let's review our base 10 blocks. Remember, a small cube represents 1. A long rod represents 10, a flat represents 100, and a cube represents 1000. We'll use these to build our numbers and then model multiplication using the area model, which helps us see how place value works when we multiply. Let's start with a 2-digit by 2-digit example by multiplying 23 times 14. We can think of 23 as 20 plus 3, and then 14 as 10 plus 4. We'll build each number along the sides of a rectangle, one along the top and one down the side. Now, we'll find the area of each smaller rectangle by multiplying the parts. Each of these rods is a 10, so using the area model, 10 times 10 is 100. So we have 20 times 10, which is 200. We have 3 times each of these rods, so 3 times 10 is 30. Then we have 20 plus 4, which is 80. And finally, 3 times 4 is 12. Now, we may have to regroup some of these when we combine all the partial products. I see here that I have 12 ones, or 12 cubes. I can take 10 of those cubes and trade them for one rod, because a rod is equal to 10. I can do the same thing with my rods, because now if I take that one rod from my ones place and place it in my tens place, I have 30 plus 80 plus 10, which gives me 120. So I can take 10 of those rods and I can trade them in for a flat. Now I have 3 flats, I have 2 rods, and I have 2 ones. So I have 322. So 23 times 14 is 322. The area model helped us to see where each part of the product comes from. Each section represents a part of the total area. Now let's try a 3-digit by a 2-digit example, looking at 312 times 24. We're going to break up 312 into 3 hundreds, 1 10, and 2 ones. I'm going to place these across the top of my area model. Next, we're going to break up 24 into 20 and 4. I'm going to put that down the side of the area model. So now let's find the area of each smaller section. So we have each 100 times 10, which will give us 1,000. So 300 times 20 is 6,000. We have 10 times 10, which gives us 10 times 20, which equals 200. And then we have the 2 times 20, which equals 40. Now going the other way, we have 300 times 4, which gives us 1,200. We have 10 times 4, which equals 40. And then 2 times 4 equals 8. Now let's combine them. I have 6,000s plus the 1,000 plus 200 plus 200 plus 40 plus 40 plus 8. If I add them all up, I get 7,488. So 312 times 24 is 7,488. The area model helps us keep track of all the partial products and organize our work clearly. Here's a couple things to remember. 1. Decompose or break each number apart by place value. Multiply each part to find the partial product. And finally, combine all the parts to find the total product. Using models helps you see why multiplication works, not just how to do it. So now it's your turn. Try modeling your own multiplication problem with base 10 blocks, or draw an area model on a piece of paper and see how the parts add up. Thanks for watching and keep practicing. You're becoming stronger mathematicians every day.